Yeah, we kind of ran into each other. No helmets on, so yeah, it happens.
Well, how's summer?
That's been good. We kind of finished our first strength and conditioning phase. Now we're moving into more strength and power and stuff like that. Obviously conditioning a lot. It's been good though. We've had some good leaders with the older guys, and the younger guys are taking the coaching, taking the teaching. Yeah, it's been good so far.
What's it like watching some of the true freshmen come in and get their first taste of the oil?
When we haven't had a ton of contact, being as I lift a little bit later, so I haven't had a ton of contact with those younger guys. But from what I've can tell, just the short time we've had, they've been good. They kind of get a little bit spoon fed as they kind of get introduced into the program, and try not to get too overwhelmed with those guys. But they've been good so far.
How do you guys use previous seasons? Do you use them as motivation? Do you use them as like, well, this is what we did well, or you just kind of wipe the slate and say we're not going to worry about it? Like, how do you use the previous season in the process?
Every year is different. For example, you could look at we played a lot of cash last year just on the defensive side. So injuries are going to happen. So in a sense, you do have to kind of wipe the slate. We can kind of. We have some experience coming back. We can learn from last year. Whatever situations went well, what didn't go well. But in a sense, you do have to kind of remember, and learn from things that went well. But then at the same time, you have to recognize that this is a new year and this is a new team. So I guess, yeah, to answer your question.
Is there a thing that you feel like you guys can grow on the most from last season, good or bad? Just the way that this season played out.
I just think defensively we're going to bring back a lot of experience. That's definitely something that we can, and at the linebacker level, and we lost one guy, Jack, who's a great player, but I think we bring back a lot of experience. And then the back end, we have some experience too. And then obviously the D-line, we have not a ton of depth, but we have some guys that can do some good things there. So I'm just going to speak from a defensive standpoint. But yeah, I think we're bringing back some good experience, and that's going to help us out.
The coaches have obviously decided that the 4-2-5 worked, and Kirk said it was part of your DNA now. You guys, as players, what is your assessment? Obviously, you're not going to go against your coaches, but
no.
What was your assessment? How did it feel to you guys? Were the objectives clear? I guess.
When it first kind of blossomed, I guess as the year kind of, we've played. Really, the only difference for us was more coverage, but like base things for the linebackers. It didn't necessarily. Adjust the front a ton either, but it was more just the coverages, and it didn't really affect us a ton. It almost gave us more versatility in a sense that we didn't have to put a ton of pressure on the linebackers to be able to put in man coverage or anything like that. That kind of just the way we kind of grew into it as the year came, and we got more comfortable. That's kind of we were pretty just as we grew into it, we kept more and more comfortable.
Do you feel like though that now with that, because Iowa can defend this guard better? Can you guys definitively say that? Or
I'm not going to say that.
Maybe definitively. That's maybe not bad. Gives you a chance to defend it better.
Yeah, I think we just have more versatility. Like I said, we got another fast guy underneath that can play. And, I guess that's all I'll say about that.
How much kind of 7-on-7 do you guys do in the summer?
So we do what's called skills and drills. We'll do position drills specific. We'll break up, and then we'll do 7-on-7. So we're starting that this week, tomorrow, and we'll do it all the summer. So over 5-6 weeks we have left.
Is that kind